Hello, friends. I am here talking to you today about the heart of your offer. If you've ever wondered, Kristin, how can I understand how to share the heart of my offer? Why do I even need to know what that is? And what does this mean to my ideal clients? Today, we're going to talk about that. And then I'm going to share a special opportunity with you that I hope you are super excited for. So let me rewind a little bit. So a few weeks ago, I was getting super psyched about an offer that I've been working on creating for I would say the last 6 months, where I was like doing all the testing, doing all the course creation, figuring out what is it that I really need to share with people so they understand not just how to write the pieces they need to grow their business, to keep their business afloat even, but also how can I help them write better as they progress in their business story and on their business journey? And so I started creating this thing. It was one of the last things that I did with my mentors. We went through and we're like talking about how I could restructure my business so that I can do more of what I love. And one of those big priorities I have is teaching. I love teaching. My first job out of college was teaching people who had reading difficulties. And so it's just something that's always been in me. And I had a couple of different friends point out that, hey, Kristin, you are good at teaching. And even my husband was like, why don't you focus more on that? Because you love it so much and you can actually do it. And I was like, this is a valid point. So I created this program. I went through it with my mentor and she's like, all right, now all you have to do is find the people and build it. And so I have been hard at work doing that. But as I've gone through and talked to different people about this offer, I started to notice a theme that kept happening. And what I wanted to do was talk to you a little bit about that. So let's think back to the beginning of your business. You were creating something special and amazing, and you knew, I have this professional superpower that I can use to go out into the world and help. And then you get what I would like to call newbie entrepreneur overwhelm, where you start listening to gurus, you start going on YouTube and searching for things, you start making friends with other entrepreneurs, and they tell you this like really long list of all the stuff that they've done, and you start to panic a little bit. But it doesn't have to be that way. And in fact, it shouldn't be that way. And also, if you are building a business, you don't want to go out and do all these random things until you can do one thing. And if you're paying attention at all, you already know what this one thing is, because it is the title of the live today, which is, are you able to share the heart of your offer? And let me clarify what I mean by that, because I don't mean, are you able to share the feelings that you have about what you do, which is part of it. That's a piece of it, but that's definitely not the whole thing. So a lot of business owners will put up their sign. They're like, I am a business, and now I'm going to just go after my ideal clients. I'm going to get them to sign with me, and I'm going to get a crap ton of money. And that's actually not how it works. And when people try this and it doesn't work, then they feel discouraged and they feel like a failure. But it's not their fault, and it's not your fault if you went through that, because the truth is, first, you need to figure out if you can do what you say you can do. And one of the people that I like to follow, Alex Hormozy, he can be problematic sometimes, right? Like, he's coming from trying to scale to 10 to 30 million perspective, which is not the same as my perspective, or probably your perspective if you're watching this. So, that's what I mean when I say that he can be sort of problematic, is that his perspective is different. His goal for working with businesses is different than our goal for working together. But one of the greatest things that he says is, hey, if you have something and you think you can get a result for someone, go out and do it for 5 people for free and build your testimonies. And then guess what you can do? Once you have gotten results for someone and you know why, because if you do it 1 time, you're not going to know why. If you do it 2 times, you still won't know why. 5 is a good number. Like, I understand why he picked that number, because that is how you will know why you got the results and what variables there were if you work with different people, more than 2 people. So what you can do at that point is you can take a look back, you can get the aerial view and understand how you were able to do it and what they felt like after they worked with you and the results that they had from you being in their life. And that is the heart of your offer. So I decided, all right, I'm going to do this. So right now, I have this program. It's called the Business Boost Makeover, and I work with you. I teach you how to write for your business. I coach you through writing the pieces you need to build consistency. I give you plug and play scripts. But the problem that I am having is that people keep telling me the same thing. Can you guess what it is? I alluded to it a little bit. They say, Kristin, I don't have time for that. And listen, I get it. We're all busy. I understand too about shiny object syndrome because I've been through it myself. But if you cannot communicate the heart of your offer, it really doesn't matter what else you're doing. So this is the rule that if you're like, Kristin, I trust you, I'm going to listen to you. This is what I would say to you. Unless the things that are keeping you busy are actually putting money in your bank account, then you don't have time not to do this right now. And you're like, Kristin, I would like for you to explain more. Like, can you please justify what you just said? Why is this program so important that I should maybe drop something else that's not making me money right now to go do this thing that you're saying might not make me money immediately? Well, first of all, I have built something into the first week, which starts today. I'm so excited, that will help you actually start making money as soon as you implement it, and it's called the Impact Accelerator. So that's one thing. If you don't have money and you need money, I would say do that. But also, I would say that without consistency, it doesn't matter how much visibility you have. You won't be able to help your ideal clients learn how to trust you so that they want to hire you. And if you're struggling to make sales, now is the time to invest in building out your systems. And in the program that I've developed, I have set up, like I said, week 0 to help you build an asset fast so that you can bring in money quickly. Because while you're going through these 6 weeks with me, right, because there's week 0 and then 6 more weeks, I don't want you struggling the whole time to have that income that you need to maintain. So whatever other program you're in or other class you've signed up for, or thinking about signing up for, ask yourself, this is what I want you to ask, because I've been in this position so many times, friends. Is this going to move the needle for me in a significant way? And if the answer is no, you might want to consider shifting some things around so that Business Boost Makeover can be higher on your list. And listen, I am all for following things through, but I have learned recently that you don't have to finish a bad book just because you started it. And you don't have to finish a program you paid for if the program is not going to serve you. And I know a lot of people will be, there's like this feeling that you get when I say that, right? It's like in your chest and in your stomach, and maybe a little bit your head is like fuzzy because you're like, but Kristin, I invested this in that. And I want you to have follow through. I want you to learn to be consistent in how you approach things. But if you have not already established how you can share the heart of your offer, and you have not built the consistency base for your business so that when people see you on Facebook, on your website, in person, that you're still the same person, your offers and your language are still the same, and you're using sales psychology, and you have a valid business model, which is something that I cover, right, in this program, then you are setting yourself up to struggle. And that's not what I want for you. Will there be work involved? Absolutely. What kind of a time commitment do you need in order to go through this program with me? You need 3 hours a week. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, I do half an hour lessons, and then we do co-working for half an hour. And on Saturday, we do co-working for an hour. and I'm there live to answer any questions and support you in any way I can. So if you are interested in learning how to do this, because you know that right now, honestly, you're not able to share the heart of your offer, you're not able to have that benefit focused language, you're not able to build know, like, and trust with the people who need your help most, and you're not able to share confidently what your business superpower is and why you chose it, which creates this bond of emotion between you and the person that you're talking to. Sorry, I hit the mic there. Then you need this. So sign up, because as of Friday, it is going to be completely closed. And the minute I reach 20 participants, it will also be closed. I just wanted to let you know, like, it is literally pay what you can. If you can't pay anything right now, I understand, but I do not want you to wait, because this is too important to ignore. And this is going to change the way that your business goes. So go to literarysymmetry.com/club0 to sign up. And once you sign up, make sure you look for an email from contact@literarysymmetry.com, and it's going to have everything you need in there, including your link to the group where we're going live later today and on Thursday and on Saturday. So I hope that I will see you there. Thank you for tuning in. And remember, you are awesome and amazing, and your business story matters.